snow coming down with about quarter to half mile visibilities. It is now all snow, guys. It is all snow. The NAM was absolutely right. The NAM said we were going to stay all snow, and that's exactly what is happening. The HRRR has completely bombed the forecast. The HRRR was saying it was going to be raining all the way back to New Jersey, but in fact is all snow. In fact, there's about an inch or so that's accumulated over the past hour, and there's heavier snow coming in from the southwest. This is literally snow that's just accumulated, but it's a wetter snow now. It's starting to stick to the trees a little bit. So in terms of accumulation, I don't think we got that much. And I think I just dropped one of my gloves. If I'm not mistaken. I think I just dropped one of my gloves. Hold on, guys. Nope, never mind. I had one on the other hand. So right now I have about quarter to half mile visibilities with moderate snow. And it's a wet snow. It's kind of a sticky snow. It's literally the snowball kind of snow right now. Earlier it was too dry. There was a very dry snow that was coming down. It was very powdery, blowing and drifting all around. Now, no, it's not blowing and drifting. Now the snow is wetter, and it's not blowing and drifting around because temperatures are now in the low, around 30 degrees, 31. So it's the ideal snow for making snowballs. So we're having moderate snow right now, again, with quarter to half mile visibilities. We're having wet snow. It's kind of like a sticky snow, which is supportive of temperatures being in the around 30 to 32 degrees. In fact, this is a very easy snow to make snowballs. In fact, I'm going to try to make one right now. Very easy. So right below we have a layer of sleet here. I don't know if you can see that's a layer of sleet under the layer of snow. So yeah, it's snowing pretty good right now. It's probably going to be doing this pretty much all night. I'm going to see if we got any more accumulation. Not much, because this snow is it's kind of compact. This is a very compact snow. Yeah, it didn't really accumulate much. In fact, we're still I think we've got about 19 inches now. Let me see right about here. Yep, 19 inches. Oh, crap. Yeah, we have 19 inches on the ground. Of course, you don't want to measure the drift. We have just around 19 inches. So let me measure right around here. We got 19 inches. Yep. But keep in mind, we're having a light snow. This is light to moderate snow with quarter mile to half mile visibilities. However, the HRRR was right. But because the snow is so dry, wet now, it's not really accumulating much. It's kind of just sticking to everything. It's a very sticky snow. And so it's very compact. And so it's not really accumulating much. In fact, see how easy it's to make a snowball from this snow here? Last night it was literally falling apart in my hands. We're having a very sticky snow here. Yeah, so it's not really, hasn't really accumulated that much. We have currently 19 inches. I don't know how much we'll have by the morning, probably an inch or two more. considering that it's going to be a very sticky snow. I'm going to be going in about 10 more minutes. Ugh. But you see how it looks like it was blowing and drifting? Yeah, the snow we had earlier was a very drifty, it was a very dry snow. There was a significant amount of blowing and drifting, but the snow we're having right now is actually a wetter snow. So we are currently having snow, but it's a wetter snow because temperatures are around 32 degrees right now. And so it's a drier snow. We are definitely in the cold air now. The 32 degree line has actually moved west of us. So because of this, we're dealing with all snow. However, it's only marginally warm. I mean, it's only marginally cold enough for snow. There's a van just moving by, from Pennsylvania. That's where my friend Sean lives. He's in Lancaster right now. He's dealing with a low-level jet coming in from the northeast. That's going to bring him quite a bit of snow. I mean, this low-level jet is actually what's bringing all these strong winds. But this is a cold low-level jet, moist and cold. So we're dealing with snow right now. The HRRR, some of the high-resolution models were completely wrong about the precipitation type because they said it was going to transition over to rain. We did get some sleet, but it never really changed over to rain. We're currently dealing with light snow. It's kind of a misty snow, but it's also a very compact snow. See, it's very dense. And it's sticking to the trees. It wasn't sticking earlier. A lot of the snow you see plastered on the trees is from the last couple hours. Most of it has accumulated since my last video. There's been a lot of that sticky snow. In fact, it's plastering to the stop sign over there, some of the street signs. This is a heavy, wet snow that's coming down right now. But much hasn't come down. Like, we're not getting a significant amount. In the past couple hours, we only got an inch of this kind of snow. If it was a drier snow, we probably would have got maybe 2 or 3 inches. But considering it's so dry, the Kuchera ratio is a very dry snow. It's probably less to, it's even more compact than to the 10-to-1 ratio. So we're probably having 7 or 8 inches of snow for 1 inch of liquid. So we're dealing with light snow right now. But it's definitely lowering visibilities. It's the flakes, while they're very small. Almost all of the blowing snow you're seeing, some of it is coming off the roofs, but most of the wide visibility is so poor is because of falling snow. There isn't much in the way of blowing snow right now because we're dealing with a wetter snow right now. So almost wide visibility is so poor is all because of falling snow. We're dealing with a lot of this misty type of snow that is causing visibility to be significantly reduced. Let me look at the radar one more time. And the reason I'm titling this video as Blizzard of 2021 is because this is technically a blizzard. While no blizzard warnings were issued, we definitely had blizzard conditions. We had winds that were gusting to over 40 miles an hour for several hours this morning, while we were having very heavy snow, strong winds. I mean, this is definitely a blizzard, or was a blizzard. I'm looking on the Grand Central Expressway right now, Grand Central Parkway. There is literally hardly any cars on the road. There might be one car passing by every few minutes. Every minute or so, there may be a car that goes by. There's a car that just goes by from left to right. I mean, from right to left. So let me see how much snow has accumulated here. Yeah, another car, two more cars just went by. It's pretty hard to see because of the visibility. This is really poor. Another car just went by. So a little more than earlier, I guess because the weather conditions have calmed down a bit. The snow is not as heavy. So the plows are not having trouble keeping up with the snow, especially because it's marginally cold for snow. The roads are actually in pretty decent condition. Like here, they're just slightly covered with snow. Like it's a very thin layer of snow now. And see, platoon of snowplows just rolled by on the expressway. We're still under a winter storm warning until tomorrow morning. The snow is going to last through tomorrow afternoon. And some of the models are saying we might get another 3 to 5 inches between now and then. So, yep. It's really windy outside. I measured 19 inches of snow just now here in Queens Village, New York, with snow still falling. And thankfully, the snow we're dealing with now is more of a sticky variety, so it's not gonna drift around much. It's not gonna blow around much. In fact, look at that, there's slush. This pavement starting to be seen. So while the roads are in pretty decent condition, the temperatures are actually supposed to drop tomorrow throughout the day as the cold air wraps back in, the really cold air, and then it'll fall through the 20s with falling snow for most of the day. There is still some blowing snow. However, most of the blowing snow has subsided because the snow is now stickier. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I can finally see better now. So we're definitely dealing with a pretty significant snowstorm right now. So in Russian, snowstorm is actually pronounced as mitsel. Mitsel means snowstorm. I always thought that Snezhная burya or Snezhная purga in Russian means blizzard. There's several words for blizzard. Snezhная burya, which is actually the correct Snezhная burya, or Snezhная purga, or метель и yuga, means a snowstorm with strong winds. It's basically, you could call a blizzard with 3 different names. In America, there's blizzard. For blizzards, there's basically only one word. It's blizzard. And or significant. There's not really. It's really just blizzard. There's only one word in English for a blizzard, and it's blizzard. Well, in Russian, you have several different varieties of words to describe the same thing, especially for a blizzard. For a snowstorm, it's снежная пурга. No, sorry, метель. Or for blizzard, it's метель и юга, which is blizzard, a snowstorm with strong winds. Or снежная пурга, which is blizzard. Or what is метель? If you want to transliterate метель и юга, it's just snowstorm and strong winds, with strong winds. Yuga is basically a windstorm. Yuga is a Russian word for windstorm. Not yuga, like yuga. Like, mean, there honestly isn't much snow to be plowed now. There was earlier, but look, you can see the blacktop now because the weather conditions are improving slightly due to temperatures being in around 30 or slightly above. In fact, look at that. There's some melting. There's a water actually over there. So temperatures are slightly above freezing. I would say they're around 33 degrees right now. 32, 33. Probably like in the mid. We're probably just at or above 32. Because 32 degrees is the freezing and melting point. And considering that some of the cars are wet and there's not much snow on them, for example, like right here, I'm walking by. See how easy it is to brush this off? It means that it's pretty warm out. We're probably not going to change over to rain, but we're not going to get much accumulation if you're going to have temperatures in the low 30s. Only for having really, really heavy snow, like heavy enough that you can have thunder and lightning. Only then you might have like measurable accumulation from this. But this is in these kind of temperatures, but it's really light snow right now. Literally in the last hour or two, I only picked up, in the last few hours since 5 p.m. when I was last outside, I only picked up 1 inch of snow. I'm at 19 right now. So I'm going to be ending the stream now. I think for a storm total, including I think I'm going to end up with around 22 or 23 inches of snow. I'm just going to end up shy of 2 feet. National Weather Service did a great job forecasting this storm. Kudos to the National Weather Service in Upton. They did an amazing job with the storm. They did an amazing job last time, and they're doing another amazing job with this storm. They nailed it. The models were all over the place, and they basically knew what was going to happen, based on experience and combining all the other models. And they basically made the most accurate forecast. And yeah, they were really right. They nailed the forecast. They went along with the more accurate model, which was a NAM 3KM. The NAM 3KM nailed the storm. And the National Weather Service basically they went with that model because that model is the more accurate one with snowstorms out to 24 hours, and they did a great job. Thank you, National Weather Service, for such an amazing forecast. Really, they did an amazing job. These poor cars are going to be stuck here for days. Unless you can dig them out now, because then it's going to become a solid chunk of ice once the colder temperatures settle in. If you're going to want to dig out your car, you got to do it now before the hard freeze hits. Because there's pretty cold air coming in behind the storm, and once that happens, all these cars here are going to be trapped. They're going to be trapped here, guys. This is a combination of from being plowed in and also snow drifts. But mostly being plowed in, honestly. That's a snowdrift right there. I measured so far 19 inches of snow today. So, and that's counting the sleet that mixed in. If we stayed all snow, we probably would have had probably 21, 22 inches right now, maybe 23. If we never transitioned and it stayed all snow, we definitely would have had low 20s. All right, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye.